Let's hope my landing today better than my landing in St. Augustine. Oh, gosh.
That's terrifying, okay.
75 Whiskey, you and Kim flying today?
I'm looking at the weather at nearby airports that we're flying over to get an idea of what the cloud tops are.
75 Whiskey, Jacksonville, welcome. Got areas of moderate heavy precip here in about 30 miles.
Tough.
Whiskey traffic at your 11 o'clock and 4 miles northeastbound, some F-16s at 7,400, climbing to 8,000.
Sitting on my seatbelt.
Yeah, so welcome aboard, everybody. We are here in St. Augustine, and we are on leg 2 of our trip to Greenville, Spartanburg. So now we're headed off to GSP, heading to the big airport, not GMU. Although GMU actually might be a little closer to where we want to go due to rental cars. It makes sense to go to GSP. So GSP it is. We filed for St. Simons Island, SSI, Savannah, SAV, direct, and we got as filed. Baron 3175 Whiskey self-service fuel rated taxi.
Baron 3175 Whiskey sounds to ground runway 31 taxi via Delta and Bravo, and verify you do have Bravo.
31 via Delta and Bravo, and we do have Bravo, 75 Whiskey.
Thanks, sir.
Ooh, it's a little warm.
Yeah, got a little stiff up here.
Yeah, it'll be good in a minute though. Soon as we take off. Alright, Christopher, you good back there? I'm good. Alright, let's blow this pop stand. Catherine Tower, Baron 3175 Whiskey holding short of 31.
Number 75 Whiskey, fly runway heading, remain the frequency, runway 31, cleared for takeoff, 240 at 11.
Runway heading, runway 31, clear for takeoff, 75 Whiskey. Alright, runway heading with him. Alright, we are clear right, we are clear left, I see 31.
Student pilot, approximately 8.5 miles north of the runway. Going to be coming in and requesting a
Ben's off the left.
Number 74 Romeo Alpha.
Cheyenne off the left.
Romeo Alpha, follow the shoreline south, expect runway 31.
Alright, power set, gauges in the green, airspeed is alive, fuel flow.
Expected runway.
Runway 31 as in, it's so Bravo, sir, you do have Bravo, correct, number 1 Romeo Alpha.
84 knots.
You have Bravo. Thank you. 741 Romeo.
24 Papa.
You're
up.
Runway heading, maintain 2000, runway 31, clear for takeoff.
Runway 31, clear for takeoff, runway heading 2000, 24 Papa.
Wow. Woo.
Once your pop second departure's on the go, Piper Cheyenne, base approved, runway 31, clear to land. Wind 2,
I'm on.
1-2.
Approved, 31 clear to land, 1 to your Papa.
Number 9 Bravo Charlie Company heads full stop, follow them. Number 2, runway 31, clear touch and go.
9 Bravo Charlie, clear touch and go, runway 31. Number 2.
75 Whiskey, turn right heading 350, maintain 2000, contact departure, have a good day.
350, 2000, over departure, good day, 75 Whiskey.
Turn right 350 heading, number 75 Whiskey.
Affirm, 350 heading, 75 Whiskey.
Alright, you're on approach.
Departure, Baron 3175 Whiskey, 800, climbing 2000, turning to a 350 heading.
3175 Whiskey, Jacksonville departure, ident, maintain 3000.
Ident, 3000, 75 Whiskey. 3000.
Whiskey, ready to contact 2 miles northwest of St. Augustine.
Position check, 75 Whiskey. RPM.
Whiskey, climbing, maintain 900,000, proceed direct Brunswick VOR.
900,000, direct Brunswick VOR, 75 Whiskey.
Departure, Cheyenne 24
SSI, okay.
passing 1000 for 2000.
Alright, you're direct.
Alright, 9,000.
24 Papa Foxtrot, Jack departure, ident, maintain 4000. 4000, 24 Papa Fox.
They're rocking and rolling.
Yeah.
Buggy 326, turn
Did you
right.
feel that on takeoff? Just freaking,
Yeah,
I felt
well,
like somebody was pushing the airplane.
7 Golf, contact.
I don't know about this, but I felt, I
Yeah.
saw us not on the runway anymore.
Yeah, literally like the wind we came up and the wind started pushing us. I felt like somebody physically was pushing the airplane. It'll be nice when we get above this.
$75 Whiskey, you and Kim flying today?
I was about to ask for Alpha Bravo. We are.
Yeah, it's Echo Bravo. How you doing, man?
Oh, Echo Bravo. See, she told me Alpha Bravo. Fantastic. How are you?
Great, man. It's I liked watching the videos yesterday. It was cool.
Oh, that's awesome. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Yeah, a lot of us here at watch your channel.
We'll have to get together sometime.
Yeah, it'd be great to have you guys up here and take a tour.
Yeah, I'd love to do that. I keep talking about doing a little cookout for you guys. I just haven't had time yet, but my time's about to free up.
Yeah, just message me, or I'll send you a message on YouTube, and we can get the contact information figured out.
Perfect. They're like, what?
I know. Everybody that's on comms is always like, what in the world is going on
Victor,
there?
just maintain 3,000. I'll get you below some VFR targets.
All right, that's lane for the climb.
So his voice is extremely we always get him.
We always
get him. So that like kind of puts 2 and 2 together.
So Echo Bravo.
732.
That's what I said. Is it Alpha Bravo? And you're like, yeah, Alpha Bravo. Rewind. Watch. Proof.
What
The game's called I Win.
Game's called I Make You Look Bad. I edit. I win.
Just admitted that you lose.
No, I just admitted that I never lose, because even when I lose, I win. You watch White Man Can't Jump? Sometimes when you lose, you really win. Sometimes when you win, you really lose.
Showing your age.
No, I just watched it recently. Oh, I didn't remember the line.
When'd you watch it?
Oh, like a week ago. That's how I remember the line.
In the hotel?
Yeah.
Advisor 719,
Jesus.
do you want to do holding for a little bit, or do you want to do the approach down?
Things that I have to deal with.
Things I have to deal with.
It's air.
Advisor 719, Roger.
I'm just glad the air is smoother now.
Maintain 3,000.
Well, we're passing Jack's Beach, and there ain't really nobody on it.
So, we're going to have to figure this out. But right now, it's looking good. Looking good. Let's hope my landing today is better. My landing in GSP is better than my landing in St. Augustine. Well, it can't be worse, so then, there's
I mean, it could.
Oh, gosh.
Victor, just want to maintain
As we're terrifying, okay.
2,000, Victor.
Just lay down. Lay down.
I'll go to sleep.
I'll tell you when the storm is over.
Perfect. Trying to figure out if the clouds are above us. Scattered 12,000. So, like that's airport right here, JYL. It's scattered 12,000, scattered 4,000. So we actually might be in between layers, going through this right here, which would be fantastic. This is overcast 5500. Tell me on top. This says broken 34, so yeah, I'll have to see when we get closer. See what it is. So today we're flying to GSP, Greenville, Spartanburg area. We got Christopher on board still, in case you missed our last flight.
Still.
Well, I say still, Christopher on board. If you missed our last flight, still, if you saw our last flight, we
haven't kicked him out yet.
We didn't leave him anywhere. He didn't fall asleep somewhere and we forgot he was there. Well, thank God. So we are headed off to go scope out the Greenville Spartanburg area.
Contact Jack Center 126.75.
2675. Good day, Samba Whiskey. Good afternoon, Jack Center, Baron 3175 Whiskey 9000.
November 3175, Whiskey Jack Center, Roger. Altimeter 3005.
005, 75 Whiskey.
So we're going to go check out downtown Greenville. Christopher, we've actually been there, but Christopher actually hasn't been there. This is his first trip to the Greenville area. So we're going to show him around a little bit, check out downtown Greenville, maybe see some of the nature areas, kind of get a feel for what Greenville is all about.
I'm excited. We're going to meet some friends. We're going to meet
I was looking ahead at the...
Dave and his wife and his sister-in-law. We're going to fly over them and they're going to wave to us as we're flying over.
Looking away as they're watching the video.
Mike Delta, contact Savannah approach 120.4.
Oh, I really need to put it on autopilot.
We really need another plane.
It really needs a jet.
What we really need is somebody else's plane.
Someone else's
That we
jet.
fly.
Someone else's jet.
210 Mike Bravo Jackson, Roger, climb maintain 16,000, altimeter 3005.
So we are currently level cruise, 9,000 feet. We have an indicator airspeed of 156 knots. We have an outside air temperature of 55 degrees Fahrenheit, which translates into about 9 degrees Celsius. And we currently have a true airspeed of 184 knots. And thankfully we got a little bit of a push, so we have a ground speed of 195 knots. And we are currently burning just under 25 gallons an hour. So that's giving us a 7.8, 7.9 nautical miles per gallon. Not great gas mileage, but not bad considering we're flying at well over 200 miles an hour.
Meow.
Meow. So we hinted towards it in a previous video about radio etiquette in terms of terminology and things you say and don't say. And there's a lot of people that are really sticklers about comms and radio. And while I feel the better your comms are, the more professional you sound, the better ATC will treat you. I don't think it's an end-all. I don't think it's worth criticizing people over. You know, if someone wants to learn and have better radio communications, then they'll work on it. And let's be honest, we all have bad habits, myself included. And so it's just a question of, you know, which habits that you find acceptable or even realize that you do. With that being said, I'm going to kind of give a little list of a few habits that tend to be the most common / unnecessary. I'd say habit number one is checking in. All right, getting on a radio and say you're checking in. I think it's ATCs, particularly when you're flying IFR, you're getting handed off from one controller to the next. One controller tells the other controller that, hey, I'm passing off this plane to you. The other controller acknowledges it and says, okay, you can pass them off to me. And so they're expecting you. So they know you're checking in. So you don't need to tell me checking in. You wouldn't be calling them on the radio if you weren't checking in. So checking in is kind of redundant. Another one is with you. That's the same thing as checking in. Of course you're with me, you're talking to me on the radio. But again,
November 317
he knows that.
Whiskey, contact Savannah approach on 120.4.
120.4, good day, Sanford Whiskey.
Another radio call that I hear a lot that is questionable if it's necessary is when a controller gives you a crossing restriction. So you might still be at your current altitude for another 5 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever it may be, and then at some point you begin to descend. If ATC had any traffic or restrictions, they wouldn't have given you the crossing restriction in the first place. So there's really no need. He gave that restriction because it's clear between you and that point. He doesn't care when you descend because there's nothing in between you and that point at that altitude. So it's a non-issue. So another one that's a pretty much I think a hot spot that drives those who are overcritical about it, drives them nuts, is Baron 3175 Whiskey 5,000 for 9,000.
Or 9,000.
And
or
so
descending to.
Or descending to 9,000. It doesn't drive me nuts. Do I agree it's a bad habit? Possibly. But let's be honest. If you're descending to 9,000, you'd be flight level 290. You would be descending
to
29,000. Right? The other thing is that they know what you're doing. They know where you are. You're not just a complete oblivious
talking to the
radio call to them that they have no idea who you are or where you are. If you're flying in a piston, you're clearly not flying into the flight levels. You're not descending to the flight levels. So again, there's a little overcritical. There's a little, yeah. It's just, again, I don't disagree that, you know, it's not the best habit in the world, but and if you can correct it, great. And I work on correcting things. And if you watch my videos from the beginning to now, you'll see I've actually changed my radio calls over time because I hear it and you don't always realize what you say. And I'm like, yeah, that could be better. And so I conscientiously make an effort to make better radio calls. Apparently I can't speak, but I can make better radio calls. So, I mean, I could go on. There's probably a bunch of other ones. But what is your biggest stickler when it comes to radio calls? What is the single one? If you could change one, what would that be? And put it in the comments below. I'm looking at the weather at nearby airports that we're flying over
52 Quebec, turn left
to get an idea of what the cloud tops are. You know, it's a nice way you can use ForeFlight to your advantage. So while ForeFlight does have a cloud tops, it doesn't tell me necessarily the bases of the clouds, right? So according to this, so you can see right here,
Quebec, cleared direct to Mike, Quebec.
We're in auto. It thinks we're in clouds, but they're above us. The tops are above us. We're below the bases.
55, 86.
I think with this feature you can show, like you can...
So I have it set for auto, so it chooses my altitude right now. I can take it off auto and manually go up. So 10.5, right? Oops. So 10.5, go up and higher, like 240. So, but if you also look, you see that blue? It shows you the altitude of that is 24,000. The dark blue is 21,000. So you can tell just from looking at the colors how high they are.
Jackson or Barrett 3175 Whiskey 9000. Ooh, I'm like a grind.
3175 Whiskey Jackson Air, welcome to areas of moderate heavy precip, turn about 30 miles, main altimeter 3002.
3002, and we're looking for weather 7 Whiskey.
549,
I mean, I can see.
Yeah, so far I'm not worried about what I'm seeing in front of me, so. And I see like a little window to the left I might just ask for. There we go, there we go. That's what I want to see, okay. Jack's Baron 3175 Whiskey.
Hey girl.
5 Whiskey.
Yeah, I'd like to put, request 20 to the left for a little while, so I was
Alpha Whiskey, weather deviation 20 degrees left of course is approved, and when able, you're cleared back to your destination.
20 left, when able, direct destination, Alpha Whiskey, thank you. So you can see the ADSB showing this right here. This is, we got a little bit of weather right here in front of us. So that might be part of that we're seeing.
I don't think
we're going to turn a little more right in just a minute, in less than 30 miles, which is where that weather is.
Ready? Ready?
I don't know what that was.
Flight 42 is
right
heading 1.
That was a car idling.
2000 till established clear ILS runway 17 approach.
Why, yes, I get delirious when I fly too much.
Alright, I think we are clear of this weather, so why don't you give me direct. Alright, radar's going off. We are past all this weather. Nothing to see here. Move along. I like it. You guys how like I get so relaxed once we're past weather?
I know, you're so like...
Because I go into full concentration mode, like what's it doing, you know, like all I do is think about when we're approaching weather, I'm trying...
all your outs.
I'm trying to constantly have an out. What am I going to do? Where am I going? I don't want to ever be a statistic, and I don't also ever want to just get rocked. So, thinking of stuff.
Whiskey traffic at your 11 o'clock and 4 miles northeastbound, some N16s at 7,400, climbing to 8,000.
Hoping to see traffic, San Whiskey.
I got this.
There he is.
75 Whiskey, traffic at 12 o'clock and 3 miles, if you want to see it. Just 1,000 feet below you.
Traffic is inside, it's awesome, thank you, San Whiskey.
He's going slow. No, I got it. You are still pointing.
I know. Also pointing to the camera too, not just for you. Christopher, you see him? Yeah, I see him. I wish he was closer.
I thought he said a pair.
He did say a pair. There could be two there. They could be real tight. Hard to tell from here.
Greer approach, Baron 3175 Whiskey 9000. We have Delta.
Baron 3175 Whiskey for approach. Good afternoon. Ground altimeter 293. Second visual approach runway 22.
993, 75 Whiskey.
or 3175 Whiskey, the Greer Airport, 10 o'clock and 6 miles.
Field and sight, Sample Whiskey.
75 Whiskey, thank you. Clear visual for runway 22. Contact tower on 120.1. Have a good day.
Clear visual 22 over the tower, good day, Sample Whiskey.
Alright, you're on tower.
Okay. Tower, bearing 3175 Whiskey, visual 22.
3175 Whiskey, Greer Tower, wind 250 at 19er, gust to 25. Runway 22, clear to land, use caution for wind shear.
Alright, clear to land 22, Sample Whiskey.
It doesn't feel like it's mountainous around this area,
Yeah.
but it's like all the mountain range starts going just a little northwest of the towns, of the cities.
Those winds are kicking. Like, I feel like we're just like, we're floating.
Yeah, it does feel like we're going slow. We are. I mean, our ground speed is 102.
Purposely keeping us a little fast. Trying to keep us just above the white arc, and then I'm going to drop flaps shortly.
You gonna go full? Oh yeah, you already.
Approach is what I am right now, yeah.
Yeah.
Make go flaps full. Feet, we are 3 green flaps land, clear to land. Autopilot is away.
Definitely way.
National Aircraft Data Information at Echo, now current. The wind 240 at 18, gust to 25. Altimeter 2 at 901 for exit jet 519, no pertinent changes.
Longest approach ever.
I'm like, batteries are gonna die.
Approach alone is a video.
Planted.
75 Whiskey, turn left on the reverse, taxi to park via Lima 6. Remain this frequency, have a great day.
Alright, Lima 6. On the reverse, I'm like, reverse?
Well,
at
first I glanced at it and I'm like, that's another runway, and then I'm like, well, no, it's not.
Woo! Welcome to Greer, aka Greenville, Spartanburg. Hope you guys enjoyed this flight and this video. As always, like this video, hit that thumbs up, subscribe button, please compliment I receive is your subscription to the channel. Better ring that bell for notifications and hit all. Alright guys, hope you're enjoying this series. Until next time, stay safe and we'll see you in the next one.
Bye guys. Have a great week.